Obviously got a chance to play at home finally. 2 home games out at Memorial. First one was disappointing because it was, I think Loyola, from everything I've seen in our league, they're hands down the best. And, Wednesday night was not the greatest weather for soccer. Wind just, it really changes the quality of the game for both teams. And unfortunately, we drew the wrong side of the coin and had to go into the wind for the first 45 minutes. And I think did okay. They managed to score a goal, and then the heavens erupted on about 5 minutes into the second half, and I thought we were playing pretty well. And I guess my biggest disappointment is just not getting in the game. To have to, not play after it became official at 70 minutes was tough, because another 20 minutes I really felt like we would have got the equalizer. I think both teams were really good with the wind, and but we weren't able to finish it off. So I thought the girls really responded well, had a good day of practice the next day, and prepared for a good Missouri State team and beat them. And I think I'm most happy with the fact that in 5.5 games we've given up 2 goals. And, one I don't think we could give up again if we tried a million times. So defensively we've been excellent, and a bit ironic that our goal comes from one of our defenders. So we'll take them at this point any way we can get it. But I really feel like we're getting there. We're getting into that rhythm. And the attack always takes a little bit of time. I think even in a normal year, it's just with so many new parts, if you will, new players there, and adjusting to the college game and that kind of thing. It's just taking us a little bit longer. But we created a ton of chances, hit a couple more posts in the game, and now we've got a big week going to Southern Illinois on Sunday. So big week ahead.
Coach, are you seeing steps forward with your young roster, whether it's game by game, week by week, as kids continue to navigate this season?
We are. I think a lot of people talk about just the sort of the COVID fatigue or the monotony. I give our players a lot of credit, and I would say this of other teams in hearing their coaches talk. Our group, we got a special group. It's a fun group. If we were going to go through this certainly with any of the teams I've had here, I think this one has done a great job because it is so new. We got 13, half our team is brand new. So, that makes it different. And we've got a lot of personality with this group. We've got a lot of drive with this group, and they're awfully competitive. But there was a moment when we were stuck inside the locker room on Wednesday during the lightning delay, which thankfully they had a gigantic locker room out there so we could spread out and stay sort of COVID compliant. But our group was dancing and just having they enjoy the time that they get to spend with each other. And I think the icing on the cake has been finally to compete against somebody else. Because you talk to any coach, I don't care what sport, it gets old playing yourself, when you're doing nothing. You're already doing that in practice every day. So I think this group is learning and getting better by the day, by the week. We see it, they see it, and it's a confident group. I mean, there's not many teams, and I've had some very good defensive teams. There's not many teams that, are able to get, 3 shutouts, only give up 2 goals in 5.5 games, and really play an aggressive, physical, confident style. So I like where we're going. I really think if we can start scoring a couple goals, the sky's the limit. I really do. In the margin of error in our league, I think I saw a stat with 9 teams, we've already had 15 ties. So it is tight. I think Loyola's the best, and then after that, flip a coin. I think everybody is really pretty equal, and it's just going to be, who continues to get better. So.
With the defense, just 3 saves, does it seem like the whole team is pretty solid defensively? It doesn't seem like it's just the goalkeeper, but just even limiting Missouri State's opportunities.
Oh, absolutely. Team, when you talk about defending, it's everybody. I think the first line of defense for us is our forwards, and I think they do a good job of pressuring and winning balls back. Obviously our defensive group, the back 4 and the goalkeeper, I think there's 4 new pieces in that 5. 3 brand new players, and then a player that hadn't played there at all ever before. So 4 to 5 pieces being brand new. But how they play, I think, has really helped further up the field with our midfielders and forwards. They've continued to do a better job of just winning the ball back early, putting good pressure. And so I think now they kind of realize that it's definitely a team thing. It's definitely it's one of their goals to. I think we're shooting for at least 7 shutouts, and we're halfway there with 6 games left. So they have high hopes. They want to be better, which is good.